I'm Khalid Bryan, broker and owner of the Investment Property Gurus in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And if you are considering selling your property and you aren't sure if you want to just get it over with and sell it to one of these cash buyers that are probably sending you letters or calling you right now, or to hire a realtor and wait the extended time it might take to, find that top price buyer, a lot of things I'm realizing is people just kind of don't want to work with realtors sometimes. So I just want to kind of address that difference and just let you know unbiasedly, you don't have to hire me at all, but just to let you know what the key differences are. So if you're going to go for that cash buyer, yes, they will give you cash. Yes, they will close quickly, but yes, you are probably leaving a bunch of money on the table. So you have to understand the reason they're doing this. It's like if you trade in a car to a dealership. If you just trade the car in, yes, you'll get a quick, instant cash offer on the spot. They'll say, here's the money, pay the car off, whatever it may be. But they're doing that to resell that car later to another buyer. So there's a little bit of equity being left on the table. Obviously, as you may know, if you go to sell your car yourself, you'll definitely get a lot more money for it, especially if you put it on one of these car sales websites where you'll get more exposure. The more exposure, the more time you give it, the higher the value you can bring. So that same concept applies in real estate. So if you're going to sell to one of these cash buyers, they're buying it to more than likely sell it to someone else, whether it be they got it with enough equity or value left in it that they can just turn right around and sell it to an investor themselves, who's then going to also buy it and sell it for more. So just to give you a glimpse of how much money you can leave on the table, or they're going to buy it to fix it up and add value, and then they'll either sell it themselves or rent it out for a profit. So the benefit of hiring a realtor is not just for them to, write the contract up and understand what's going on and making sure everything's done on track, but they've been there. They understand value. They understand market trends. So they can sit with you and more often than not at no cost will go with you and explain the value of your property compared to other properties that have recently sold. You'll understand how much you could potentially get for your property as it is. You'll understand, well, if you just make this upgrade, maybe if you want to do a full renovation, here's what valuation you could be looking at. Or if your property is in really bad shape, which is okay too, we can sell those too. We'll let you know what you'd be looking at based on what other properties in similar condition have sold for. So all that, it does take time. And yes, you will have to pay a commission, but it's not going to omit your closing cost. If the cash buyer does say, I'll handle closing costs as well, it's just another indication of how much money or equity you're leaving on the table for them. A realtor, they are pretty much there to streamline the process. At least we are, at least at the Investment Property Gurus. We make sure that you have a full understanding on what you're getting into. If you hire a realtor and say you hire us and we give you our estimate on valuation or what we believe you could sell your property for, we'll tell you also an expectation on how long it's going to take to sell, because when we're looking at these market trends, we can see, well, this one sold for this price and it took them this long to sell. This one sold for this price and it took them this long to sell. The scale is the higher the price, the longer it might take to sell. The lower the price, well, you're leaving value on the table, so people are more than likely going to quickly come and get it. So if time is your factor, you want a lower price, but talk to an agent first to have a clearer understanding of value so you'll know how low you can comfortably go to balance out speed and money. So that's it for this video. Give me a call if you are interested in knowing what your property is worth. I will not charge you at all to give my opinion on value. I'm not an appraiser, of course, but I've been pretty dead on with these appraisals. They've been pretty close. So that's the thing. A good experienced realtor will have so much experience with appraisals and just getting deals done and valuing properties. Their valuation can be pretty tight to an appraisal. The difference is an appraiser is going to give you an exact dollar amount. A realtor or broker such as myself, we can only give you a range. We'll say you can collect between this amount and this amount because everything's negotiable in real estate. So give me a call, send me your address or the property you're interested in, and let me know what you want to know about it. I'm Khalid Bryan. I'll see you in the next one.